So, like many things or many vlogs, I wanted to record this vlogging a while ago because this happened many years ago. But I just never got to it, and every time there's something else I want to record. And then this week I sat with someone and I told them about something that happened a few years ago. And when I shared that, my friend just said, wow, Chrisanna, this is just really wonderful to see how God used you. And even now today is using how he is using you to be a blessing to others. And when you have a gift and you are using it, it's not to be in a position where you can say, this is how awesome I am. It is just that God gave you a gift. And if you know the gift and you're using that gift to bless others and to be a blessing to other people, and also to, just to be part of helping others, being rich, and even to get closer to God, that's awesome. So what happened is, about 8 or 10 years ago, I can't remember, I was part of a big project of a well-known institution. Can't remember, I don't know what the word in English is. And I was part of the project managing of it. I was part of training, part of distributing everything that was needed, part of writing the course. And so I was very involved with the project and the course that was put together. But there was one thing that I hated. And people say, don't use the word hate, but this is where I need to use it. I hated every single moment where I had to write one of the 3 modules of that particular course. But I met all my deadlines. My work was, everyone was, they were happy with the results of the module that I wrote. And but every time I had to go and sit behind the laptop, I was like, oh, I can't wait for this to be finished. But I did it. But the rest of the project, the presentation, the giving, presenting the course, distributing everything, I loved everything. So a few years ago, I think it's about 4 years ago, 4 or 5 years ago, oh my word, time flies. The same people came to me and said, listen, we want to write a course now for primary teachers. So we were very pleased with the way you did your module. Will you please get involved or help us with writing this course? And it was very difficult for me to say no, because to be part of that whole process and the course, and it's also part of my temperament. I love to work in a team. It was just so difficult for me to say no. But I realized that if I'm going to say yes, I'm going to hate every single part of it. And I told myself I'm not going to put myself through it again. So I said no, but I immediately felt that FOMO, that fear of missing out. But I just stick to it, and I said, I can't do it to myself again. And I told them, I will help you in any other way, but not this. Please, 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 but understand. And they said, don't worry, we understand. And because they are all about temperament, they know what my temperament is, so they know it's like kicking against my temperament. And then time went by, and I checked in with them, I don't know how long after that. And I asked them, where are you with the course? Are you finished? Are you still writing? And they said they actually finished with it. And the person who wrote it all by herself, oh my word, I mean, her temperament it's like cut out to do that. She said it's actually finished a year ago. And I said, okay, so what's the holdup? Why isn't that awesome course in people's hands? And then she said, there's not money to do all the editing and to do all the printing. So, yeah. And I said, and what else? And she said, well, that is it. And that's a big thing. So she, so I told her, okay, just give me a few days and I'll see what I can do. I just want to put on the lights because the sun is going down. Oh my word, that's quite a light. A light bulb moment. And I went and I said, okay, I'll see what I can do. Let me just adjust this light. And so the gifting I have is to be a networker. And a networker means that you are connecting with people, and you are bringing people, you're connecting people as well. You're not only connecting with people, but you're connecting people, Sorry, I just need to adjust this light and I don't want to record this again. So I became friends with someone in publishing, and I had a very good friend through networking with another project, and they are a very big company that is into education. And I told them what the challenges is, and they in a matter of 1 week we had 2 meetings, and with that 2 meetings our course was accredited. We received funding to do all the editing, to do all the printing in color of the workbooks, and we can pay back the money without interest, and as the book sells we can repay them back. I mean, where do you get a deal, or I don't want to say a deal, but where do you get financing like that? I mean, that is just God's hand in it. And when that happened, I just realized that, it is so important to walk into your calling, to walk and to make decisions according to your gifting. Because if you do that, things comes naturally. And it's not, as I said in the beginning, it's not because you are just so awesome. It is just because you're the vessel and God can use you the way and where He wants to use you. So I would like you guys to find out what your calling is. Where this light? What's your calling? What's your gifting? And to be, I can't think of the word, to be intentionally of the decisions you're making, of where you get involved and how you get involved, so that you can experience that blessing, to be a blessing to others.